Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have an incredible story to share with you. It's a tale of audacity, suspense, and the pursuit of unimaginable wealth. Join us as we delve into the captivating story of Alan Pace and the infamous Dunbar robbery. Our story begins in the early 1990s in the small town of Dunbar, North Carolina, where the Dunbar Armored Facility stood as a fortress of cash. It was a heavily fortified building, safeguarding millions of dollars. But little did they know, a man named Alan Pace was about to devise a plan that would challenge their security measures like never before. Alan Pace, a former employee of Dunbar Armored, had once been a regional safety inspector, but now, fueled by greed and desperation, he plotted a daring heist that would change his life forever. It is while on this job, at Dunbar Armored, that he begins to hatch a plan, a scheme to get rich. With intricate precision, Alan meticulously studied the facility's vulnerabilities. So, in the days that followed, he took up tasks to analyze the Dunbar Armored Depot facility. He took photographs of the place and put together details of the floor plan of the building. He also noted the location of the security cameras and went into details to study the behavior of the security personnel too. He recruited a team of like-minded individuals, each bringing their unique skills to the table. He engaged his childhood friend, Eric Damon Boyd. 4 other persons were recruited: Eugene Lamar Hill Jr., Freddie Lynn McCrary Jr., Terry Wayne Brown Sr., and Thomas Lee Johnson. Alan shared the information he had gathered with his gang. He provided them with ski masks, pistols, a shotgun, and radio handsets. The plan involved exploiting the weaknesses in Dunbar's security protocols, including their key management and alarm systems. The day of the heist was scheduled for the night of Friday, September 12, 1997. Alan knew that Friday was a good day for this robbery, as on Friday nights, the money vaults at the depot facility were left open, due to large quantities of money being moved. The Thursday, the day before the scheduled robbery, Alan was discovered tampering with Dunbar Armored Company vehicles at the depot facility. He was fired that day, and on the following day, the night had arrived. Armed with inside knowledge and a meticulous plan, the operations for the robbery were put into action. One of the robbers, Eugene Hill, was assigned to hire a U-Haul truck. The gang of 6 men on that Friday night began by going to a house party as a way of establishing an alibi. They hang around there for a while and then left for the Dunbar Armored Company depot. Alan Pace and his crew infiltrated the Dunbar Armored Facility. They bypassed multiple layers of security, leaving employees and law enforcement bewildered by the audacity of their actions. Once inside, they hid in the staff cafeteria. One by one, they ambushed the guards who were coming to take their meal breaks. The guards were subdued with duct tape. After this, they went to the vault, where 2 guards were also overpowered and bound with duct tape. All this happened so quickly that the guards had no moment to sound any security alarms, and no shots were fired too. In this operation, the crew methodically went about their tasks, disabling alarms, strategically accessing cash vaults, and loading bags upon bags of cash onto waiting vehicles. With every passing moment, the stakes grew higher, as the weight of their actions pressed down upon them. And in 30 minutes, these robbers had loaded $18.9 million into an awaiting U-Haul truck. Alan knew where the recording equipment for the security cameras were stationed. He pulled them out and took them, and after hiding the money, dumping the guns and recording equipment, the gang returned to the house party, as though nothing had happened. Police arrived at the scene of the robbery. They realized it might have been an inside job. The robbers left no evidence apart from a plastic taillight lens that matched a U-Haul truck. News of the Dunbar robbery spread like wildfire, capturing the attention of the nation. The scale of the heist was unprecedented, leaving law enforcement agencies scrambling to apprehend the culprits. The hunt for the criminals was on, but there were no immediate leads. In view of Alan being fired from Dunbar Armored the previous night, police examined him but found nothing. As the investigation unfolded, Alan, Pace and his accomplices disappeared into the shadows, seemingly vanishing with their ill-gotten fortune. The robbers really worked hard to conceal the $18.9 million. They hid the money for about 6 months before attempting to launder it. They enlisted the help of David Matsumoto, a Los Angeles immigration attorney, paying him and his office manager, Joaquin Bin, $1 million each for their assistance. Matsumoto structured the transactions via buying property and cars, investing in companies, and writing checks and W-2 tax forms for the robbers to give the impression they were earning wages. Pace also created his own front companies to launder more money and enlisted another man's help to buy property so they would not be listed under Pace's name. Boyd, through his father's company, laundered $177,000. Most or all of the robbers were laundering cash through real estate. However, the long arm of the law would not rest until justice was served. A nationwide manhunt commenced, with authorities leaving no stone unturned in their pursuit of the Dunbar robbery masterminds. 2 years passed, and the authorities finally closed in on Alan Pace and his crew. The web of evidence they had left behind became their undoing. Among the group, Eugene Hill made a mistake when he gave a real estate broker friend a stack of cash, bound together with the original branded currency straps. Hill's friend went to the police. Detectives then noticed that Hill had rented a U-Haul on the day of the robbery. Hill was arrested and he soon confessed and named all co-conspirators. Alan Pace, initially claiming innocence, was arrested and sentenced to 24 years in prison on April 23, 2001. He was incarcerated at a federal correctional institution in Safford until his release on October 1, 2020. Another collaborator, Boyd, was sentenced to 17 years due to his use of a gun and a prior criminal record. The 4 others, pleading guilty, received sentences between 8 and 10 years. Matsumoto was also implicated. He resigned from the state bar. He and Bin were indicted on 71 counts related to money laundering and sentenced to 2.5 years. Less than half of the money was ever recovered, with some $13.9 million still unaccounted for. The legacy of the Dunbar robbery would forever be etched in the annals of crime history. The tale of Alan Pace and the Dunbar robbery serves as a reminder of the consequences that accompany acts of greed and the fragility of even the most fortified institutions. It shook the nation, prompting discussions on security protocols and driving advancements in the industry. So, there you have it. The captivating story of Alan Pace and the Dunbar robbery, a tale of ambition, cunning, and the pursuit of fortune. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more thrilling stories like this one. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.